Up next on Line TV, we have Connor Love telling us all about college fairs and a brand new segment reviewing movies with Emily and Paige.
And me, Lexi Farron, to tell you all about our unusual humidity percentage tonight. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Good morning, Searcy High. I'm Andrew Tyler.
And I'm Paige Reynolds. Let's dive right into those announcements.
Attention NHS members. Check the NHS Schoology group for information on voting for officers. Voting will end on Thursday, December 2nd, 2021 at 3:15 p.m.
9th, 10th, and 11th grade students are required to take first semester test. 12th grade students will be exempt from first semester test only under the following conditions: at least a C average and no more than 4 absences, at least a B average and no more than 5 absences, at least an A average and no more than 6 absences. Homebound days, personal days, college days, truancy suspension, in-school suspension, excused absence, and unexcused absence will count as an absence when calculating semester test exemption status.
Now that we are done with announcements, I heard that the college fair had some pretty epic booths set up for students to see some of the colleges Arkansas has to offer.
Sounds interesting.
Well, thanks to Connor, we have a story about everything that went down at the college fair and why these fairs are very important.
A couple of weeks ago, the annual Searcy High College Fair took place in our campus. But some freshmen and sophomores don't know what a college fair is and what it can do. To get information about the college fair, I went to our very own Counselor Roddy to get some info.
College Fair is something we offer every year at Searcy. It's a part of the ARC-ACRO organization. We had a big turnout, more than we've had in the past couple of years, I think, because COVID. The registrars and the counselors and the enrollment specialists haven't been able to get on campuses.
At this year's college fair, there was up to 45 different schools that came from across Arkansas to Searcy.
Important things about a college fair or a college visit, because we have colleges come and sit outside the cafeteria, is going up and introducing yourself to the people at the college fair and letting them know who you are. We have all of our juniors and all of our seniors attend. This year, because we have students doing work internship and we have kids doing college classes, they're not always on our campus.
And lots of campus tour options. You can get
A college fair is an excellent opportunity for students to get to know colleges and what they offer.
It's really just an opportunity for kids to interact. I mean, there's not a set agenda. It's just whatever that child interacts with that recruiter.
I hope that this enlightened y'all and informed you more about what a college fair is and the help it has on a student. Now let's head back to the news desk.
Thanks for another great story, Connor.
Yeah, thanks, Connor.
State troopers are taking over an investigation in Wynne, Arkansas after a report of human remains were found in a drainage ditch last Sunday afternoon. After getting a call from a local resident walking near the 500 block of Front Street after seeing a body in a ditch, when authorities arrived on the scene, they said the remains looked to belong to an adult male. The remains have been transported to the Arkansas Crime Lab for identification and cause of death.
A federal judge on Monday temporarily blocked the Biden administration's COVID vaccine mandate for healthcare workers in at least 10 states that had already filed a lawsuit against the government this month. These states include Alaska, Arkansas, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, New Hampshire, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming. The judge said in his ruling that the plaintiffs were likely to succeed on the merits of this case, in part because Congress had not granted the agency authority to issue a vaccine mandate.
Little Rock police investigate after they say a man drove himself to a local gas station located at Rodney Parham Road after receiving reports of a shooting. After arriving on the scene, officers said they found a man who had been shot in front of the store. Officers believe the man drove himself to the store after he said he had been shot while leaving an apartment complex parking lot. Authorities said another officer responded to the apartment complex located in the 1400 block of Breckenridge Drive to locate the shooter after receiving a statement from the victim. When officers arrived at the apartment complex, authorities said that they found broken glass in the parking lot and a bullet hole in the car they believed was connected to the shooting. While at the scene, officers said a man came out of the apartment that matched the description of the shooter. Officers also said a woman came to the apartment door and they were both taken into custody.
Hey Paige, I think it's time for some more weekly weather updates.
Me too, Andrew. Thanks to Lexi, we have a weekly forecast to share with you.
Good morning, here are your weather updates. Today, we will have partly cloudy skies with a high of 68 degrees and a 10% chance of rain. The winds will be blowing southwest at 12 miles per hour and the humidity is at 73%. And the sun rose at 6:57 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight, we will have clear skies with a low of 42 degrees and the rain is at 8% chance. The winds will be blowing southwest at 3 miles per hour and our humidity is at 97%. And the sun will set at 4:54 p.m. Now for the Almanac. The last 7 days, the temperatures have been at an average of 56 as the high and the low at 34 degrees. And the monthly average of precipitation is 5.04 inches and the month date is 0 inches. Now for the 5cast. Thursday, we will have sunny skies with a high of 72 degrees and a low of 44 degrees and a 6% chance of rain. Friday and Saturday, it'll be partly cloudy, but on Friday we'll have a high of 70 and Saturday we'll have a low of 62. And on Saturday we'll have a 45% chance of rain. Sunday, we will have showers in the morning with a high of 62 degrees, a low of 36 degrees, and a 30% chance of rain. And on Monday, we'll have sunny skies with a high of 55 degrees, a low of 35 degrees, and a 4% chance of rain. So as you see, this week is going to be a little all over the place, but hopefully we'll see some normalcy next week. Back to the news desk.
Thank you, Lexi, for those wonderful updates.
All this talking sure is making me hungry. Tell me, Andrew, do you know what's for lunch?
I sure do, Paige. For lunch today, we are having chicken nuggets, chicken noodle soup, cheese pizza stick, baked potato, dinner roll, green beans, grape tomatoes, golden delicious apple, peaches, cupcake, and milk variety.
Thanks, Andrew.
You're welcome, Paige. But do not forget to thank our lunch ladies for the food they provide for us daily.
Hey, Emily and I are reviewing more movies for Two Chicks and a Flick. I cannot wait to show you another episode.
Well, Paige, you don't have to wait any longer because we have a brand new episode right here, right now.
Hi guys, I'm Emily.
And I'm Paige, and welcome to
Two Chicks and a Flick. Let's go ahead and dive in.
So the first movie we are talking about is Disney's Jungle Cruise.
This movie stars Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt.
Dr. Lily Houghton enlists the aid of wisecracking skipper Frank Wolf to take her down the Amazon in his ramshackle boat.
Together, they search for an ancient tree that holds the power to heal, a discovery that will change the future of medicine.
This movie is based off the Walt Disney's The Jungle Cruise, A Ride.
This PG-13 movie released July 30th, 2021, but will be released on DVD November 16th.
There's another new movie that everyone is looking forward to. That is Spider-Man, No Way Home.
For a while, they even teased us on the name. Zendaya, Tom Holland, and Jacob Batalon each posted a new still of the movie along with the title card giving a different name. Zendaya offered Spider-Man Home Slice, Holland dropped Spider-Man Phone Home, and Batalon posted Spider-Man Home Record.
But now that we know what the real name is, we are even more excited.
Absolutely. So, what's the movie about, Paige?
Well, with Spider-Man's identity now revealed, our friendly neighborhood web-slinger is unmasked and no longer able to separate his normal life as Peter Parker from the high stakes of being a superhero.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
When Peter asks for help from Doctor Strange, the stakes become even more dangerous, forcing him to discover what it truly means to be Spider-Man.
Wow, sounds awesome. This Marvel film is set to release December 17th, 2021.
I'm feeling festive, Em. Do you know where I could watch some romantic Christmas movies?
Funny you should ask. I think I have just the thing for you. Hallmark's Countdown to Christmas started October 22nd.
That's right. The network is celebrating 12 years of their Christmas programming.
You got it. And this year they have their biggest plan yet with 41 original premieres. Some movies include Boyfriends of Christmas Past, The Santa Stakeout, Gingerbread Miracle, and many more on Hallmark Channel's Countdown to Christmas and Hallmark Movies and Mysteries Miracle of Christmas.
Sounds awesome. Well, looks like that's all we have today.
We'll see you next time.
Whoa, what an exciting episode.
Thanks, Paige. It looks like you two work hard to make sure everyone enjoys these episodes.
Well, Andrew, it looks like we saved everyone's favorite for last. All of our local sports updates.
Well, let's see what Jacob has for us.
Happy Wednesday, Searcy High School. We have a lot of sports to cover, so let's jump right into it. In local sports, the Searcy High School is having their SHS Fall Collegiate Athletic Signing event with 3 athletes being Kaylin Hollyfield of soccer and both Alex Pina and Kaylin Pettis of wrestling will be a part of the signing tomorrow at the PAC. Searcy Lions basketball team had a game last Monday against the BB Badgers where they won by a good 19 points and a score of 60-41. Them and the girls' basketball team are having their Searcy Bank Classic basketball tournament. The boys will play tomorrow against Valley View at 7, while the girls play against Batesville at 8:30. The Searcy Lions wrestling team had a match yesterday where they took on the Little Rock Central High School. We don't have the final scores of the match, but we will be sure to get it to you as soon as possible. In national news, a crazy week in the NCAA football happened with many big games including Michigan getting their first win over Ohio State in almost 10 years, beating them 42-27, Oklahoma State beating the Oklahoma Sooners 37-33, and Alabama just barely beating Auburn after making a comeback in the fourth quarter to tie it and a touchdown to win it in fourth overtime 24-22. Even though NCAA football had some great games, we can't forget about the NFL, who had week 12 of their regular season with many outstanding games, including the Las Vegas Raiders beating the Dallas Cowboys in overtime 36-33, the Baltimore Ravens beating the Cleveland Browns on Sunday Night Football 16-10, and the Washington football team coming back to beat the Seattle Seahawks 17-15. The NFL will start week 13 tomorrow with the Dallas Cowboys taking a trip down to New Orleans to take on the Saints on Thursday Night Football. In the MLB, the free agency has been going crazy with many signings due to the MLB's collective bargaining agreement expiring tomorrow. Big signings include second baseman and MVP candidate Marcus Semien and star shortstop Corey Seager going to the Texas Rangers, Cy Young Award winner Robbie Ray going to the Seattle Mariners, and Max Scherzer, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner himself, going to the New York Mets on a record-breaking deal. His contract would be the biggest the MLB has ever seen, with Scherzer getting $43 million per year for the next 3 years. Well, Searcy, that's all the sports updates I have for you this Wednesday morning. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Now back to Paige and Andrew at the news desk.
Thank you, Jacob, for those wonderful updates.
Looks like we have come to the end of another episode of Lion TV, but don't ever miss an episode by subscribing to Searcy High Lion TV on YouTube.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Signing out, I'm Paige Reynolds.
And I'm Andrew Tyler. See you next time, Searcy.